What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I'm here today to do a random music collection update. This is going to be the Hell's Headbash edition. Pretty much everything that you're going to see in this video was acquired during the weekend of Hell's Headbash. A majority of it was purchased through the Hell's Headbangers distro that was set up at the venue I was at, and some of it was acquired directly through bands. Here's how it's going to go down. Patches first, shirts, tapes, CDs, and records. So let's get this party started. I'm going to show the patches first. This is a Angel Corpse patch that I picked up from the Perdition Temple merch table, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the very first officially licensed Angel Corpse patch. Really nice design, very well woven. I really love the quality of this, and I'm looking forward to putting this one on my next vest. And I might also put this on my next vest as well. I got me a back patch. Needed more embalmer stuff in my life, and I'm glad I was able to get this back patch. This is an embalmer back patch. This is of the old school Into the Oven demo that they released a long while back. Really good quality of this. I like the way it feels, and it's definitely going to go on my next vest. And if I'm not mistaken, Hell's Headbangers is going to be reissuing this as part of a special vinyl collection of some kind. So I'm really excited about that. Now we get on to the shirts. These first 4 shirts that I got for $5. Because at the Hell's Headbangers distro, they had like a little clothing rack that had a bunch of discounted t-shirts, like $5 t-shirts, and I couldn't say no to that. They had a really good selection of bands to choose from, and some that I would have gotten but weren't my actual size, but oh well, shit happens. And these are all pretty much shirts I've never had, of bands I've never had shirts of before, so I'm really stoked on this one. We've got a Gospel of the Horns t-shirt. Really cool little goat Baphomet style thing going on here. You got the logo, really good quality shirt, and you got this little dragon here on the very back of the shirt. Excellent Australian metal band. Was surprised to find this next shirt there. Severe Torture. This is an album cover shirt of their album Feasting on Blood. Really love the print job on this one. It's a very beautifully done colored shirt. It's also a very brutal album. Well worth looking into. Got me a Bluthaus Nord shirt. And this is of my favorite album of the 777 trilogy. This is a SECT t-shirt. White shirt, gold, black print on here. Very nicely printed job here. This is my favorite album of the most recent, one of the most recent trilogies that Bluthaus Nord came out with. Really love that. And I said I was going to get me a Sacral Curse shirt at the Hell's Headbash, and most certainly they had a Sacral Curse shirt in their clearance racks. So I got this really badass looking Sacral Curse t-shirt. Once again, another top quality print job on here. I'm going to try to slowly pan up on this shirt for you to show you the quality of it. I'm going to show you the back of it. Got a little bit of a iconography going on here, and you got some lyrics on the very back of the shirt here. Excellent quality shirt. And these are some additional shirts that I got from the from some certain bands. Of course, I talked about Evangelist, and I had to get me a shirt of theirs. Pretty much a simple sigil of the Evangelist logo. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but yeah, it's the Evangelist sigil. Very nicely done, little burgundy red color. Nice. Looking forward to wearing that. Gonna straighten that out a little bit on the wrinkled side. Another band I talked about was Noctables, so I picked up a t-shirt from them. Very simplified gold-colored print, Satanic Revolution on the front of the shirt. Very good print quality on this one. Got some quotes on the back. Very controversial looking imagery on the back, but that's what a band like Noctables are about. They thrive on making black metal very hateful stuff. And this last t-shirt was pretty much the keepsake for me of this festival. Everybody was getting Hell's Headbash t-shirts, but this was the shirt that I was the most excited for. This is an embalmer shirt. I love embalmer shirts. They are so awesome. This is an embalmer shirt, old school logo, very big print on this one. I love the way that it feels and I love the way that it came out. And the back of it's really awesome too. It says The Abomination of Hell's Headbash Part 2, the date of the show in Cleveland, Ohio at the Agora. Hell's Headbash exclusive t-shirt. Very lovely shirt. I love that Embalmer came out with something like this. Now we get on to the tapes. These first two tapes I got for $1, and I was surprised that they even had these in the tape bin. Some of these have a little tiny bit of damage to them, but I couldn't complain. They were $1. What can you do? Excuse me. These first two tapes have something to do with the Black Twilight Circle, Crepusculo Negro. Really incredible black metal label. This first tape is, it's a little dark to see, but this is ARIZMENDA with Stillbirth in the Temple of Venus. Really depraved US black metal. There's a little bit of a hole in the J card. I don't know if you're able to see that or not, but I'm going to show you the opposite side of the J card where you can see a little bit more color. Yeah, like I said, really depraved and wicked sounding black metal. It's on a white little dub tape. Very, very freaky sounding stuff. And speaking of Black Twilight Circle, this was pretty cool to see in there. It's a little bit banged up, but still was a buck. Couldn't say no. This is the Tilitic Tlapoyak, and I apologize if I said that wrong. This is the Black Twilight Circle compilation. Of course, this came out on vinyl, but I've never seen this in a tape version. Of course, it comes in a really cool little case. Of course, you have the name of the compilation, and on the back you have a majority of the bands that are on this. You have bands like Blue Hummingbird on the left, The Haunting Presence, Mucknull, Tukaria, Volan, Shaitan, ARIZMENDA, Bloodplay, Axeman. A majority of really awesome black and death metal acts on here. And you open it up, you have a little bit of a booklet. On this side you have a booklet on here, and you have two tapes. This tape in particular looks a little bit bent. It can play, but you gotta jimmy it just a little bit, but that's probably why it was so cheap. This tape is just fine and dandy, but overall, if you're into raw US black metal, look into the Black Twilight Circle compilation. I'm sure the vinyl continuously gets sold a lot. And this last tape, I'm glad that I saw this there. This is my favorite Slayer album of all time, and I'm happy to have it in an analog tape format. This is Hell Awaits by Slayer. This is a 2000 imported version. Never really seen this one before. EMI, Metal Blade. Really like the way that this looks. It's on a really nice little pro tape here. Folded out. It has the band member photos, all the classic imagery from the 80s Slayer. Opposite side, you have the lyrics on here to some of the best Slayer songs ever, in my opinion. Hell Awaits is my favorite Slayer album of all time, and this tape really sounds good. I'm glad they came out with this. Excuse me. Now we get onto the CDs. These first two CDs I got for $1, and I really think these are some cool additions to the music collection. This is EQUITANT with Zeet, and also the album Constructor. Now, if you don't know who EQUITANT is, you may best know him for his time with the band Absu as a guitarist and songwriter. This is his solo project, and it's very much different than what you would normally expect. This verges into electronic music, instrumental, experimental stuff. Very much reminiscent of the early 80s industrial sort of sounds. It's really intriguing stuff and very much different from what you would expect. Don't come into any of EQUITANT's solo releases expecting metal to come out. You're going to get some really cool little electronic music going on here, and it's worth looking into if you're into electronic music. Continuing on with the Autopsy discography I'm in the midst of collecting, I'm glad I found this here too. This is Shit Fun. Glossy little digipack. This is the 2003 reissue. It has a whole bunch of the album tracks and some live stuff. Fold that open, you got additional lyrics, you got the CD and some band photos on here. Another really awesome album from Autopsy. A lot of people aren't really so fond of Shit Fun, but I totally love it. It's dirty, it's gritty, it's slow, it's chunky. I love the way that Shit Fun is. It's a really unique Autopsy record. Next is a 2015 release. This is SECT Pig with Self-Reversed, Nuclear War Now Productions. Really weird, experimental, and just straight up nasty sounding black metal. Of course, they came out with a self-titled EP. Not a lot is known about this band. Nobody knows who's in it, where they're from, or what they're involved with. But their style of black metal is very much raw and legitimate sounding. I love the way it is. I love the experimentation. I love the weirdness of it. And this EP is very much proof that a band like SECT Pig know how to create some really ugly sounding black metal. And this new EP of theirs is just one single track broken up into 4 different sections. I think it's a really awesome piece of black metal here, and I think some of you guys might dig it, so check out SECT Pig. Next 2 releases are some Hell's Headbangers titles. Saw these 2 bands live. I thought they did pretty good despite the technical issues. This is Deathhammer with Evil Power. Really awesome Norwegian black thrash sort of stylings. I really love this album a lot. It's fun to listen to. Great lyrics, great catchy riffs, nice artwork and layout design on here. Very awesome release front to back. I finally got a hold of this album, and I have it on multiple formats. I'll show you more in a bit. But this is Perdition Temple with The Tempters Victorious. Really awesome death metal stuff. Very star-studded lineup. You got the band members on here, you got the CD layout. Very incredible death metal release. And this last thing is pretty much, in my view, the big get for me out of the entire CD lot. I don't know if this was the only copy that they had, or if they had 2 or 3, but I saw it there, and I just had to grab it. Everybody's been getting the vinyl version, but I needed to get the CD version before anything gets sold out. This is the Order from Chaos box set, frozen in steel. Another Nuclear War Now release. Pretty much what this is a majority of the band's recorded work. It's a 5 CD box set. You take out the box, you got a whole stack of CDs here. You have the demo stuff. You got the album Stillbirth Machine, Plateau of Invincibility release. You have Dawnbringer with some additional live material, and there's some really good liner notes to be found in the booklets of these things. You have an Ending in Fire, really nicely done layout here, and of course you have some additional rehearsals and live stuff. It's very much worth looking into a release like this to read the liner notes and know more about the history of Order from Chaos. I think this is a really expansive and awesome piece for anybody who is into Order from Chaos, or anything that Chuck Keller or Pete Helmkamp or anyone else who was involved with Order from Chaos is. If anyone's a fan of them, it's worth getting into a release like that. And last but not least, let's get on into the vinyl records. These first 3 records I got for $5. I'm surprised that they even had these for a discounted sale, but any which way, I'm happy about it. First off, it's good to have some Impiety in the collection. This was their most recent release, the Impious Crusade. Yeah, the Impious Crusade. Very beautiful artwork, a little bit of a gloss on the logo here. I still enjoy this release. It's awesome to listen to. You have a gatefold here with lyrics, some additional quotes and thank you notes. You got a really cool poster in here, and it's on a really nice bronze vinyl with black splatter. Very high quality vinyl release, and it sounds great too. Next is another piece of vinyl from Impiety. This is Vengeance Hell Immemorial. Very nice glossy cover on here of the gatefold What this release is pretty much is a compilation of a lot of their split releases, EPs, demo material, just a lot of random stuff being picked for the collection here. You open the gatefold and it gives you the information about what particular Impiety releases are being showcased on here. Of course, you get a glimpse of the older logos. I'm going to take out the poster here because I think the poster is very nice to look at here. And the record is a very nice red vinyl with black splatter. Another top quality vinyl color and release. And I think this poster is really nice. It shows pretty much an expansion of this band's body of work. Old Impiety band photo, pretty much all around the parts of the poster. You have the discography, the entire discography plus demo works. Very awesome poster. Probably don't really have much room to hang it though, but still I think it's a badass thing that came with it. And the last of the $5 records, I was surprised they even had this, and I think this band rules so much. This is MARTYRVORE with Malevolent Desolation. Really nasty, bestial Black Death from New Hampshire. Very incredible band. They've put out a lot of great releases, a lot of great demos, and an awesome full-length album. Of course, this is an EP, and it goes by very smoothly. You got a Marduk cover on here. Standard black vinyl, and you have a little sheet here with lyrics, credits, and band photos on here. These guys are going to be playing Destroying Texas Fest next year, and I cannot miss it for the life of me. Next is a 2015 release, and one of the very best albums of the year in my humble view. I showed the CD of this previously, but this is EQUITANT with The Cosmic Trance Into the Void. Iron Bonehead Records. Very awesome vinyl quality here. Comes on a standard black vinyl, but it comes with a really cool little booklet. Little booklet here with the band logo. Some additional lyrical content, photography. Very beautifully done stuff here. Not a lot is known about this band, other than the fact that they're from Spain, and they really know how to create raw and dark sort of black metal with death metal elements thrown in there. You got a poster in here too of the artwork, which I think is a very cool addition as well. Next up, we have the mighty Sadistic Intent with their mini LP Reawakening Horrid Thoughts. Iron Pegasus Records. Very glossy little vinyl sleeve. You have the back here with the band members. It's only 2 new tracks and a Dark Throne cover, which I think is pretty cool, but it's good to hear more new stuff from them. Are we ever going to get a debut full-length album from them? I have no idea. You got a little one sheet here with some additional artwork and lyrics to the 2 new songs and band member photos. Slide that back in here. And it's a single-sided 12-inch vinyl, but on the back of the vinyl you have an etching. You have an etching of the Sadistic Intent logo with some wings and an inverted cross. I think this is a really cool little feature to this EP. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the vinyl protector sleeve here. Next is some Dutch gore grind geniusness. This is Last Days of Humanity with Putrefaction in Progress. Classic stuff. If you're into gore grind or brutal death metal or anything like that, this is a mandatory release. Polish imported vinyl. Very awesome glossy cover on here. You have a little one sheet here with some additional credits and stuff like that. And I'm going to show you the vinyl color really quickly. Alright. It's on a green sort of vinyl with some really cool little green hazy splatter sort of parts going on here. Very nicely done vinyl color, and I think this release came out quite nice. These next two are some Hell's Headbangers titles. I showed you the Perdition Temple CD. Now I got a Perdition Temple vinyl. The Tempter's Victorious. Show you the back of the sleeve here. I think this is really cool. Similar to the CD, you have the one sheet here with band member photos and lyrics on the back. And this is the picture disc edition. This is the picture disc edition of the Tempter's Victorious. Sorry about that. Yeah. Very nice artwork on here on this side. And you have on the other side of the picture disc the band logo with additional artwork. This plays very nicely. And you have a very cool little poster of the album cover artwork thrown in on here as well. Really cool stuff. I'm one album away from completing my Portal discography on vinyl. All I just need really is Vexilvoid, but this is a recent reissue. This is Portal with Swarth. Swarth is so damn heavy and mysterious sounding. I love the way that this album is. If I'm not mistaken, this is a brand new vinyl version of Swarth. This came out on Hell's Headbangers before with an affixed booklet to the to a tri-gatefold. This is just a straight up standard gatefold here. Show you that right quick. Awesome photography going on here. Really cool printed inner sleeves. You have a booklet on here, very large 16-page 12x12 booklet with lyrics and extra photos and all that other good stuff. And I'm going to take out one of the vinyl records because this is another really cool little vinyl color here with an etched sort of thing here. Printed inner sleeve. It's on a swamp green colored vinyl. And I don't know if you can see it well or not, but this is the etching part. Yeah, a little hard to see, but the vinyl on here has a really nice etching design to it. Very beautifully done. Swarth is another really amazing album by Portal. This really was one of my favorites until I heard Vexilvoid. Swarth is just a massive record all the way through. Next is another album to complete a discography for me. This is Archgoat with Whore of Bethlehem. This is the Deborah Morty reissue. You have the gatefold on here. You have a little affixed booklet with lyrics and photos and all that stuff. I didn't need the Light Devouring Darkness because I already have a version of that on vinyl. Vinyl color is Ace. Red vinyl with black splatter. Very beautifully done. You have a poster of the artwork. Very incredible release. Awesome debut album. And these last three records I would consider the big get for me of this entire Hell's Headbash Festival. And I'm talking about the Angel Corpse reissues. I got 3 out of the 4 of them. I didn't get the live vinyl, but I got the actual full-length albums. We got Hammer of Gods. All of them are standard black vinyl, but I think the quality of these reissues came out lovely. I love the gatefold with the artwork and lyrics. You have another great album like Exterminate. Beautiful artwork on here. You open the gatefold, some more really incredible artwork being done and shown here. Glossy stuff. And you have the last album that they came out with, the Inerexible. Good artwork on this. Open the gatefold, some additional stuff going on there. These reissues are incredible. Angel Corpse rule. So, yep, that's the video. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to leave you some links in the description box to some selected artists to give you some idea of what they sound like. And if you bought anything at Hell's Headbash, let me know what you got. I know everybody was talking about that Deceased Coffin box set, but I couldn't have fitted it in my suitcase because I don't think there would have been room for it. But oh well, what can you do? Yeah, reviews will return next week, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to conclude this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Armijo out.